40 years. If it was a wedding anniversary, they'd call it a ruby celebration, because rubies are thought to signify an eternal inner flame, demonstrating that the passion that was there at the beginning is alive and strong. 40 years on, and the crew at M&M still brings that passion and total commitment each and every day.
I think people would be shocked if they saw the amount of work that goes through this office with what these guys do.
M&M Welding, what do y'all do? And I'd say, anything you need done. What do you need done?
Or worse yet, they go, I thought all you did was welding.
Right.
He says, we do everything and welding.
The first thing we want to do is make the customer happy.
One man's vision and a leadership style that inspired deep, lifelong loyalty.
17 years old, I'd say. Full-time 18, right out of high school. I was going to go into the Marine Corps. Mug says, Strag, he says, give me 3 months. And I gave him 3 months, and I'm here 38 years later.
He was fearless. He wasn't afraid to take a chance because he knew the team that he would build and put around him, those guys had his back 24/7.
He laughed or made you laugh every time you met him.
He only knew one speed.
Yeah.
Wide open and straight ahead.
I'd work with Sonny a lot, and Sonny be bidding a job. He'd been spent about a week on going through all the drawings and working everything up. Muggs come in, have a coffee and a half smoke. Muggs come in, he said, what are you doing, Sonny? I about got this job done. Muggs picks the drawings up. He says, well, that'll be $1.2 million. It's about $500 off what Sonny's done work a week on to figure out.
My dad would never ask anybody to do something that he wouldn't do or hadn't already done.
A philosophy that guided him in life and in work.
When it's too hard for everybody else, it's just right for us.
Don't turn nothing down. I don't care if it's one tube or one pipe nipple.
Stick with me, boy, I teach you something.
Dad taught us how to take pride in doing the harder jobs around this city. I can remember going with him to potential customers, and he would say, the people would say, well, what can you do? We can do it all. We can do it all. That's our bread and butter, and that's how we grew up. No was never an option. You figured it out. Plan A didn't work, drop back, go to plan B.
We can do it. Just give us a chance.
Expressions every bit as unique as his leadership style.
A big coon walk an hour before daybreak, and they expect you to be there.
In other words, you're already a half hour late if you're on time.
Go large or go home.
There's only 2 can'ts in this world. If you can't do it, you can't stay.
Hey, you got to soar with the Eagles if you ever want to make anything.
I'm not here for a long time. I'm here
Here
for a good time.
Anybody can be average, but it takes a lot to be above the fray.
If you never step up to the plate, you can't hit a home run.
You know what? Make a decision, get off a top dead center. If it's wrong, we'll fix it. But move the hell on.
Not just a family business, but a business family.
That's how a lot of businesses never make it from generation to generation. The founder is afraid to let go of the power. Dad loved it. The better, and you know what? Like Strag said, being a team player his whole life, you always wanted to like kill yourself to make Dad happy. You know, you wanted that attaboy, because if he gave you an attaboy, you know you kicked ass.
Didn't just walk in and take the company over. She was out on the truck loading trash up on the job sites like everybody else was. You know, she was just always around. It wasn't that straight transition time.
When I was growing up, my dad said, he said, come on here, girl. He said, you're going to learn this business from the ground up, because there ain't going to be one guy out there that can get anything over on you.
We all worked with her and we knew her. It wasn't like, we knew, and Muggs would gradually give her more, responsibility, and Muggs moved her to every department in this company. He just didn't bring her in and say, she's your boss. Now
that I look back on it, I probably should have been petrified, but it was normal. And I'm so thankful for that upbringing, because Strag will tell you the business was run out of our house for a lot of years. And just the dynamics of seeing how he interacted with the employees, with customers, I feel very lucky, very blessed, as a matter of fact, to have had that opportunity.
She's here every day. She works way more hours than all of us, and still to the day. And when you have somebody that's a leader doing that, you don't mind putting out 110% yourself.
Total commitment to the men, to the job, to the customer.
You'll notice on the back of our trucks it says you're following the leader, And my dad loved putting that on there. Don't you love it when they pull up behind us, we're in front of them. The most important thing is when the customer calls, they know that we're going to respond. We're a phone call away.
Most of our work is repeat work.
Repeat customer.
And that's because of the work that we do, the friendship we have with our customers.
People laugh and joke and they call M&M the mom and pop shop. Well, we're proud of that. We're a family, and we treat our customers like family. Right. None of us here feel that we're too good to do anything. Right. Everybody wears 100 different hats, and hey, whatever it takes.
That's new people that come to work for us, the field employees. That's one thing they say, how accessible M&M's management is, especially Carrie. They can just walk upstairs and talk to her. Most companies they've worked for, they've never even met the president or the owner of the company, except at Christmas time or bonus time. But she's accessible to all the employees all the time.
People just don't get it. If you don't take care of your guys are the ones who make you. Without your men, you're nothing.
Carrie is a businesswoman who cares about her people, cares about her extended family, and does everything necessary to make this industry work. She is involved 24/7 into M&M Welding and the mechanical contracting industry.
It really makes me feel good when these guys from the union look across the table and they say, how do you get your guys to do the things that they do? I said, because we take care of them.
Flexibility, adaptation, and growth.
She understands the word family. This is a family-run organization, even though most of them are not related, but they treat each other like brothers and sisters, and they care about each other. And as long as that stays within this family, this company will continue to grow.
Being in 40 years, I like to say we've had the good fortune of having misfortune. So you definitely learn by your mistakes.
I see nothing but growth and prosperity. When you have a winning team like that, you can't deviate. And I don't see us deviating a bit. We're going right to the top.
We would talk, after hours about work and how things were going. And he would say, sweetheart, I'm going to tell you something. You don't have to know how to do everything in this business. You just got to surround yourself with good people that do. And he said, I'm telling you, it's a golden goose. All you have to do is feed it and pet it. And hey, that's why we get up and come to work every day, to feed and pet the goose.